Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla, if this is your first time here. So in today's video, we're gonna do a natural velvety finish makeup look. No lashes. I know. That's what we're doing though. So many of you guys have been asking me for just like a natural everyday look, and I feel like my natural everyday look with lashes isn't always like a realistic natural everyday look for, you know, your 9 to 5. So we're gonna tone it down a little bit, and I'm gonna be using the Juvias Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I'm also gonna be using their stick foundation. Actually, the whole base, okay, the foundation, everything is gonna be Juvias Place, so I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. I really like this foundation. It came out a couple months ago, I believe. I've used it in one other video, so I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, but it is really good. So without further ado, let's get started. These headbands, you guys, I get asked about these all the time. I got them at Amazon, and really all I do is search 3-inch wide black headband, and they always come up. They're really good for doing your makeup or even working out, as I like to do. All right, I'm gonna start with the Coconut Skin Smoothing Primer, Moisturizing Primer from First Aid Beauty. This is more of like a hydrating, I mean, I guess it primes, but it's really just like hydration. So this is gonna be great for all of you guys who have dry skin, like normal dry skin. And I feel like that's the season we're in. It's kind of like dry skin season. My skin has not been the same since I quit keto. That's like the major thing I see here. It's like my skin's been tripping lately. All right, so I'm gonna start with the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation from Juvias Place. We are gonna apply this actually with a brush and then blend it with a sponge. This is shade Kampala. Ooh, just a little bit. Oh yes, give me all the velvety goodness. And just blend that in. So it's a little darker than my face, but it matches, you can see like my neck perfectly. Blend this in and put it over your eyes too, like everywhere. This bad boy is going everywhere. So this foundation comes in 42 shades. It's a natural finish, natural velvety matte finish, and it's buildable coverage. This actually did, like, look at that. This actually gave me a lot of coverage. A little bit goes a long ways. Ooh, that looks good. I had that little blemish right there. Ooh, can't see her now. Oh, that was good coverage. I'm like acting surprised. I've used this foundation before. It's been a minute. All right, next I'm gonna apply the Juvias Place Concealer in number 14. Yeah, 14. I'm just gonna put this right up in here. I always apply foundation on the side of my nose and under my eyes. Nose. And then blend it with a sponge. And I'm just covering the eye too. So we're not putting eyeshadow on because I feel like most of the time when you're in a rush or just like your day-to-day, you're not wearing a ton of eyeshadow. I know that's like even the case for me. I'll put on a full-on lash, but no eyeshadow all the time. I'll just put concealer and like bronzer on my lid. And if you have time, put a little bit like right under the cheek. And because the concealer is a little bit lighter, you can see like there's almost like a natural contour from the foundation, which I like. It makes, I feel like makes the whole process a little bit faster, makes your job easier, makes you look snatched, all of the above. All right, I'm gonna contour with Namibia, and this is their foundation stick. So you could use this as a foundation or you can use it as a contour. You could use a lighter shade as a highlight. It's just like a multi-purpose product. This comes in 30 shades. Ooh, yes. Forehead, I'm not gonna contour the nose because we're leaving that in 2019, okay? So I'm just gonna blend this with my sponge. Also, I feel like when you get into like the nose contour, it makes your whole like application go by a little bit slower, and we are in a rush, okay? We got places to be, we got people to see. I'm wondering if I should put a little bit, yeah, I'm gonna put just a tiny bit right here in my crease. Just like a little bit. Let me just show you guys. See how there's just like a little bit of a contour? I mean, if you have time, do it. Just like a little trick. These foundation sticks are really good when you're in a rush. You could even use it by itself and like contour with your fingers. I'm not even kidding. Like dead ass serious. One of my friends who will remain nameless, we went on a trip together and she just had like no foundation on. I think, well, actually I think she had like a tin moisturizer on, and she just grabbed her stick, went like this, and was just like rubbing it in at the pool, like with her finger. And I was just like, oh, I mean, okay, we doing? That's what we doing. And it actually did look good, but it kind of opened up my eyes. I was like, dang, people, you know, really don't have time to do a full beat face all the time. So these little sticks come in handy, honey. All right, so I like to set my under eyes with a pressed powder. You can definitely just skip this step and go straight to loose powder, but I feel like when I use a pressed powder, it just highlights a little bit better, and I feel like my under eyes don't crease. But I mean, I could also like maybe even just bake a little bit longer. For those of you with dry skin, you can even just put a powder under the eyes and not put powder anywhere else, and you'll have like a natural glow. Like, see that how it's just like a velvety, just really smooth finish. So keep that in mind for everyone with dry skin. All right, so I'm gonna bake under the eye with Kalahari setting powder. This is I Am Magic setting powder from Juvias place. Let's see, where's my little powder puff? I'm gonna grab a powder puff, dip into the powder, kind of, if anything, you know, will come off, it'll come off now. And we're just gonna bake a little bit. And really, baking is important, especially if like you're moving and shaking all day and you don't have time to like touch up. Baking will like make your makeup last all day. A little bit on the eyes here. See how there's not much powder left over? I'm just gonna blot this all over and kind of set my foundation. All right, now while that's baking, ooh, we moving quick today. All right, while that's baking, I'm gonna fill in my brows. And I'm just gonna use powder today because, like I said, we are in a rush. We don't have time to be doing everything. So just brush the brow hair. Mine get really crazy, so I have to brush it. And then I'm just gonna use the Kylie dark brown powder. And I'm using the lightest shade in the duo. And we are just gonna fill in the brows. If you have thinner brows, then maybe instead of a powder, you could use a pencil. Or if you can do your brows really quick, use a powder and a pencil. Boom, natural brow in full effect. All right, let's wipe the bake off. And I'm just using a fluffy brush. All right, I'm gonna grab my Fenty bronzer in Coco Naughty. Y'all already know. This is my girl right here. Bronzes up. So the Juvias Place foundation stick and liquid foundation are available at Ulta Beauty and juviasplace.com, so don't forget to check it out. All right, now I'm gonna switch to a fluffy blending brush. I think it's my Ray's brush from BH. And I am just gonna go back and forth with my bronzer and just create like a little bit of definition in the crease. I don't want it to look like, you know, like, oh, I have like full on eyeshadow. I just want there to be definition there. Like a natural look. And I'm gonna do the same thing under the lash line. Just get a little bullet brush, dip it into the bronzer, and just put a little, almost like we're shadowing under the, look at that, under the eye. And it almost looks like this is like your natural coloring, because naturally you do have like a little bit of darkness around the eye. See, that looks better. I think this looks better than that, in my opinion. All right, so everyone's eyes are different. I feel like because my top lashes are just so sad, very, very sad. I don't like to put liner on because I feel like it makes them look smaller. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and then we're gonna put just mascara on and that's gonna be it. I'm actually gonna set my makeup first. I almost forgot to do that. Always set your makeup before you put mascara, because the last thing you want is to put mascara on, set it, and it gets all over the place. It'll happen, trust me. All right, now before we put mascara on, like I was saying, even before we set it, I'm gonna put blush on. The same fluffy brush I used to just like wipe off this bake. I'm gonna dip into Torrid by NARS. This is just about to give my face some life. Just a really soft pink. I love how this looks. It's almost like corally when you look at it, but I feel like on my skin tone, it just looks so good. Last time I used the Juvias Place foundation was like closer to the summer, so I did have like a little bit more of a tan. I could probably even go one shade lighter. I mean, I like how this looks, but you know what I mean. All right, let's set her. This is All Nighter Urban Decay spray. Oh yes, ooh, set her. I love setting spray. All right, while that's drying, I'm gonna line my lips. I'm gonna use my BFF 3 lip liner from Colourpop. Lining like normal. I'm not gonna do my crazy 2 liners today, guys. Cause what? We are in a rush. All right, I'm gonna apply Maya from UOMA Beauty. This is like a super matte, pinky, Ooh, yes, pinky nude lipstick. Oh, you guys know I love my pinky nudes. I'm gonna add a little bit more liner. And then we're gonna put gloss on at the very, very, very end. All right, let's finish off the eyes with mascara. This is Lancome Hypnose Drama. I'm gonna put a lot of mascara on my top lashes, but not a lot on my bottom because my bottom lashes are a little bit longer than my top, so it just looks weird. When my bottom are really long and my top are like struggle city, you know? But curling definitely does help. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter, but if you are, tweet me at Makeupshayla. But have you guys been watching the memes of the decade? Or hashtag Twitter memes of the decade? Have you guys been following that? Oh my gosh. If you have like an hour to spare, I'm telling you, you will be on the floor laughing so hard. I think I was looking at memes the other day for like an hour. I'm not even kidding. I have no shame saying that. Like the Migos, remember when Migos were on the red carpet and Joe Budden like walked off and they almost got in a fight? Oh my gosh. Ooh, soft and pretty. I feel like a light pink lip just like, I was about to go like this, but really just like brightens the face, sets it off. Like this whole look is just very like natural. I look really nice, you know? All right, last but not least, to finish off this quick makeup tutorial, I just love this. This is, I know you guys are gonna like this. Like I just know it. This is the Artist Couture Shameless. Artist Couture came out with 3 new glosses. Bomb. Like the nude one, I think it's Undercover. You guys know what I'm talking about. So good. So let's finish with, oh yeah. Ooh. This is definitely doable. Look at my skin. Like I love how this foundation just looks super natural. Like I don't look dry. I look hydrated. My skin looks moist. I am loving it. All right guys, here is my finished look. Quick, easy, velvety, natural finish, everyday look. That was quick too. Like that took no time at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Don't forget to comment below. Give me suggestions. You know, if there's a video you want to see, if there's a look you want to see. Like this, I got this from the comments, you guys. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, strut and slay.